Hey everybody, this is Stacy here with the Blackbaud Ninjas, and I'm really excited to show you today how to use the new high-speed grid batch in Razor's Edge NXT WebView. It's been a long time coming. I am a big fan of gift entry, and so I've been looking forward to using this for a really long time. I think it's super, super efficient and convenient, and once we get used to where our fingers are going to go, it's going to be way faster than database view batch, trust me. So just a quick intro for you and let's get started. All right, so here's my Razor's Edge. In order to enter a batch of gifts, we're going to go to Gifts and Overview. We'll click on Add and choose Add a Batch of Gifts. And then this pop-up box is going to look familiar to you. This is the same stuff it asks you about when you create a batch in database view. So your organization should have some naming conventions about what to put in this description box. So I'm going to call this one mail receipt 22426. And I have one gift and it is for $1 million. And batch templates, super cool. So they have a real batch template functionality that is not just giving a weird name that is actually a number with letters in it to your batches. So this is going to be really helpful. We'll go ahead and use that for now. We'll have another video to show you how to create those, but I'm pretty sure you can figure it out if you go to this little batch templates link over here. So we'll use my official batch template 26 and we'll create the batch. So now this batch screen is going to look like a lot of things in NXT. I have my batch number here that's automatically generated, my description, number of gifts, batch total. So to start, we're going to click Add a Gift. And I am going to look for my donor. You can search by name, you can search by constituent ID right there, and they pop up. Best part about high-speed grid batch, you do not need to lift your hands from the keyboard for basically anything. So I have typed in Roy Kent's name. I see him selected there surrounded by blue. So I'm going to hit my tab key and he's going to be selected. Next cool thing, I'm now highlighted on this little person icon. And if I click my space bar, his entire record is going to pop up over on the right. So I can change that whenever I want. Next, I will close that up and we will continue to tab. So this is a cash gift in the old language, which is known as a one-time gift here. So if you don't already have it, you're going to want our cheat sheet to remind you what the differences are because you're going to try to type C for cash and nothing's going to come up. So you got to remember the new web view names for things. So type an O and one time pops up. This was $1 million gift. So I have to type the right number of zeros. The gift date is today. I'm running that to the bank as soon as I get this into the database. And we're going to call this post status not posted. So if I try to click N like I would in database view, nothing happens because in WebView, it's called posted to ledger, right? So again, got to remember your new letters. All right, post date is today. And then same with campaign fund appeal. So you can start typing the ID or the description and it will pop up here. So we're going to look for the human fund. There it is. I'll tab. This is designated for nice humans. And the appeal is, let's say, annual appeal letter. How about? All right. So then my pay method here is going to be check. Remember, there is no personal and business check here. So just type C twice and it'll pull up check, right? Tabbing over to check date. Another fun thing that I did not mention when I was doing the other dates, but this has the same functionality that database view batch did, where if you type just a number, if you type 1, it will assume that's the current month and current year. So if I type, let's say that Roy wrote this check on the 20th, if I type 20 in this box and hit my tab, it'll format it correctly as the 20th of this month. There's also, you can use your space bar to open up this calendar picker, or you can use your mouse to do all of that also, but you really don't need to. So check number fundraiser credits are automatically assigned. But if I wanted to change any of these, I'm going to move this closer to the middle of my screen because I don't like how it looks. So if I wanted to change any fundraiser credits, I hit my tab or my space bar and it will pop up all the fundraiser credits that are automatically applied. So there's 4 of us that are assigned as fundraisers on Roy Kent's record. And so we're all getting full credit for this. But let's say Andy was on vacation that day and didn't even go along on the ask meeting. So we're going to take him off. I'm going to click done. Soft credits. Let's add a soft credit to Keely. If I can remember how to spell her name, I might not be able to. Let's add a soft credit to somebody else. So we can search for a constituent and he will pop up, tab, tab, and now done is highlighted and I can hit enter. So I got through that whole soft credit box without having to lift my fingers from the keyboard. Split gifts are the same way. You hit your space bar and it pops up. You can tab through this and enter different campaigns, funds, appeals, amounts. When you get to this add another split, you hit enter, or you hit your enter key and it adds another split, and you can do that as many times as you need to. And then tab to done and hit enter to select it. So we are now to the end of the row. If I am unhappy with this gift, I could use this little trash can icon to delete it, but I'm not going to. And as is my habit, I just tab off the end of rows because I do. So we have entered all of our gifts. I'm going to go ahead and click the save and review button and see what happens. So the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to tell me one or more gift entry changes failed to save because constituent is required, gift type is required, fund type is required, right? So this bottom blank row needs to go. I'm going to have to delete it. I have done that on every single batch that I've entered so far. I will never learn. I just will always have to delete a row at the end of the batch. It's just how it's going to be. So let's try it again. We'll save and review. And this time it's going to say, yes, indeed, that's one gift. And it adds up to $1 million. So then we get to this page, which you've all seen before from processing your online gifts. And we'll click approve. And that gift is now in the database. So lots and lots to love here. Don't hesitate to go check it out, try it, play around. Your fingers are still going to want to hit F3 for dates, and it's going to want to hit F7 for things that have a lookup table. But I promise you, if you do a handful of batches, your fingers are going to learn the new way, and they're going to really like how this works. I think it's really slick, and we have a lot to look forward to with this process. All right, so that is how to enter your first batch in a high-speed grid batch in Razor's Edge web view. I'm very excited. Please try it out. Comment below with how it went, what you ran into, what you liked, what you didn't like, and share with your friends and neighbors and get all your staff to try this out because I think it's going to be really great. Take care. Bye.